In this lesson, I'm going to show you the basics of getting started with dealing with pop-ups inside Brizy PRO. Now bear in mind this is a pro feature, not a free feature. Now pop-ups are an incredibly useful feature in any website. For example, you may want to have a simple pop-up that when someone clicks a button, it opens up a subscription pop-up, lets them fill their details in, and then subscribes them to your mailing list. Alternatively, you could have an e-commerce website and you've got a potential buyer leaving your website. They're just about to click outside the browser and you want to pop up just a little incentive to give them a discount or just prompt them to actually complete that purchase. This is another great use of working with pop-ups. Now, Brizy PRO offers two different kinds of pop-ups we can work with. In this example, we're going to take a look at a really simple pop-up where you have to click for that pop-up to actually open. In the next lesson, we're going to take a look at more advanced types of pop-ups that we can work with things like exit intent when someone tries to leave your browser. Okay, so we want to create a very simple subscription form pop-up. So how do we do that? Well, first thing we need to do is choose exactly where we want that pop-up to work from. We're going to use this button. All I need to do is click on the button like I'd normally expect. We'll click on the link icon and we choose the pop-up option. Once we do that, we can click on the plus. And this will then open up the browser where we can see all of the different pop-ups we can choose from. As we've got the normal blocks and templates browser, you can see we've got a set of categories down the left-hand side that allow us to see exactly what's inside here grouped together. So for example, we can take a look at the sign-up options. You don't have to use these though, you can create anything you want from scratch. Just for ease, we're going to be using one of these pop-ups. I'm going to choose this first option. I like the look of that. And I'm going to go ahead and we're going to customize this a little bit. Now at the moment we can't see the pop-up, so all we need to do is click on the pop-up one more time and that will open the pop-up inside the editor, and now we can start working with creating what we want or editing what we started off with. So let's take a look at what we have here. I want to change this background image on the left hand side, so I'm going to select the column, we're going to choose the background option, and we're going to delete the image from here. We'll click to add a new image in, we'll find one that I think is in keeping, so we're going to select this option by here and we'll click on select. Once I've done that, if I want to reposition the focal point, I can do that by using the little dot symbol until I'm happy with exactly what I've got. Next, I just want to quickly tweak the button just to make sure our design is perfect. Finally, the last thing you need to do is just connect this to the service that you want to use by using the apps option, for example, and then you can just choose whatever is relevant. I'm going to close that down and we're going to say, I'm happy with everything. We'll click go back to close the pop-up and we'll click on update. And now we're ready to test out our pop-up. Let's preview our design. Let's click on our button and there's our pop-up ready for any end user to fill in their details and sign up to our mailing list.